of course, is part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Rebels offense trots out there to open this game. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Exit. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks free. He gets the first and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Incompletion makes it second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room.
And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Tight end goes in motion. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He got it. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
When he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old-school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Touchdown, Rebels. And 6 more points to the total. Extra point try coming now. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start on the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. The quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Defense is coming after him.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
2nd down play coming up. Play action. He's looking to throw. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's right. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Bought some time, now lets it go. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought enough for the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
With the PAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. The gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the 2nd down play. To the air. It's Stockton. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Dogs. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point is good. It's still down a point, 14-13. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Breaks an open space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Moves out of the pocket. Critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Finds his man. It's Bell. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Stockton. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17 with a big interception for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And now the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Lee. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Rebels will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Backed up to the 10-yard line at 2nd and long. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Hit just as he throws the ball.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pressure is coming. Sack on back-to-back plays.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy, or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. They will bring up fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the miss leaves it an 8-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Lacy.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Crucial third down play right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
With the catch, it's Bell. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
To the air, it's Stockton. Makes a quick grab.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Caught on the outside, it's Branch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Frazier.
Just overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Branch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
and goal here. Needing a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead.
And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks free.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, you desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Grab near the sticks. It's Diggs. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the option play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes off in a bootleg. Now rolling out to his left. Look out. Room to run here. Football's loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the sack on first down and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. You need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The offense just takes a knee here. Well, a really entertaining game, but came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation